parts of the day, coffee time. So definitely doing a double. Got my coffee ready. Now we can start the day. I prefer to start my day around here. Nice little reading spot. It's beautiful. This is a book by Bedros Keuilian, a big entrepreneur. One more thing we need to get, I started a new vitamin supplement stack. This is why I love this place. Lots of ornaments and things and plants and stuff out here. It's pretty cool. We're actually renting this as a furnished apartment. So I've got here all my vitamins and minerals. Frank dogs as well. I've been basically started this supplement stack to increase my energy. We're measuring my blood levels from the first start when we, initially got them last week. If I can get more energy, I can improve my health. I just want to, feel good, right? Gonna take a quick break to take the pups out. It's part of the daily morning routine. Quick funny story about this guy. He got into the dog food last night from our other dog, Molly. He ate as much as he humanly could. His stomach is probably twice the size right now. We just finished up my morning work, checking with my team, make sure we're set for the day. Now it's time for the gym, but before the sun is out, there's that amazing view I was talking about earlier. It's kind of hot in Medellin today, but just finished up, getting ready for the day, got done at the gym, did some check-ins on campaigns and things. Now we're gonna walk down to my favorite coffee shop. Let's go. All right, walking down the hill. This is Colombia, if you can hear, it's loud. This is normal. Thankfully, I live on the back of the building, so I don't hear any of this. And we're lucky right now, it's Semana Santa, which is the Holy Week for Easter. Basically, the whole country celebrates, whether they're religious or not. And this actually is not bad for traffic. Like normally it's beep, 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 and just craziness. But yeah, so we're gonna enjoy today actually. It's a good day for this. All right, now we're going to one of my favorite coffee spots here, Torremino. They got a number of locations around the city. So it's right here in the center of like the Provenza area, Parque Lleras. So, but it's also off the side. As you can see here, we're on like a side street. Food's excellent, coffee's great, and yeah, great Wi-Fi. What else do you need, right? Here we are. So a big problem we're working on solving right now is we're transitioning our health insurance campaigns for ACA or Affordable Care Act. We're transitioning over to YouTube traffic, and I found some winning creatives in the first couple of 1 to 2 weeks, basically, from what we saw work on Facebook. We launched, we worked through initial ad rejections, we started seeing some pretty good numbers. I think our best day, it wasn't like crazy high in scale. We probably spent $2K and saw $3K back. Pretty good for like a new campaign and a new ad platform, which I'm still learning. Like I'm definitely not and then of course we get hit with ad rejections like crazy starting on Thursday or Friday. Basically everything we try to launch new got rejected for health, needed specifically health insurance. And the problem is we even wrote probably 3 new scripts for our videos. I rush ordered my editing team to produce 50, maybe 60 brand new videos with new concepts, with new scripts. Excited to launch them Monday. I hop in my computer Sunday. I personally launched them myself. I set up the campaigns and rejected. Everything got rejected. I isolated every piece of it. I've recut some of the videos and removed what I believe were the trigger words, but it still kept flagging us for health insurance, okay? So this is where having a good network is really important. So I dug into basically everyone I know that runs the same vertical or the same offer in my space and asked for feedback and ideas. And they all basically said, you need to get your health insurance G2 certificate, which is a Google certificate that allows you to advertise in the health insurance industry, right? So thankfully, I know the right people because I've been good to people in this space and they're good to me in return. And I just have my G2 health certificate from a friend submitted, and I'm just waiting for approval. So this is really powerful. Like, this is why the networking in this space is so important, because if I didn't have those kinds of connections, I'd be considering going and getting my own health insurance license, which would take a really long time, and there's a big cost to that too when it comes to getting your G2 cert with Google. So the cool thing is, this saved me a bunch of time and a bunch of money, right? And I know what the next step is. Now, the frustrating thing is, I launch those ads or try to launch those ads Sunday, prep them for Monday, excited to jump into the week, excited to test new creatives, excited to see what's going to work next, right? And we were actually scaling this up. I set up multiple ad accounts, new ad accounts for us to scale across, new funnels. I did all the tech setup. I spent like 6 hours working on this Sunday. And then to go into Monday without that certification, without knowing anything about getting the certification, and definitely not having your ads live, is super frustrating. Because if you start Monday like that, Monday's done, right? That's one of the 5 days for pay-per-call that you're gonna basically run calls, okay? Tuesday came around. G2 certification was rejected and they had to resubmit it. Today, it's Tuesday. They just submitted it. It's 2:12 p.m. EST, 1 p.m. here. Today's burned. Assuming this gets accepted today and my team's able to launch ads and not run into issues setting it up by tomorrow, I'll be lucky if we're live tomorrow on this stuff tomorrow. And then remember, with YouTube, one of the things I've learned the last month is usually when you launch something new, it does not do well. You usually burn money. So not only if I burn 2, probably 3, maybe this whole week, there's a possibility if something else doesn't go as planned, I'm also going to be burning money in the next 3 days on top of that. So this is just one of the fun things that you get to go through in the lead generation pay-per-call affiliate space. All right, just finished up some meetings for the day. Finishing up the day as a whole, quick 1 hour Spanish class here at Ya Mija, one of my favorite coffee shops in the city. And then got another 1 to 2 hours to catch up on whatever's left over. Probably a lot of Skype messages. It's just usually in the pay-per-call, pay-per-lead space what you have to do. And especially because everyone's working on different time zones, right? So you get probably a third of the industry that's on PST, 3 hours behind EST. I'm now on Central Time because Colombia doesn't change. And yeah, so just kind of busy work, I guess you could say, here. And then we just monitor campaigns, see how the day finishes, and then we gotta go do some jiu-jitsu. So something I'm learning as we're diving deeper and deeper into YouTube ads the last month specifically is coming from doing Facebook exclusively, more or less, for the last 11, 12 years. Maybe 2012, 2013 was when I launched my first Facebook ad. What I'm learning is it just behaves differently, but the quality, in fact, often is better with YouTube. Not always, but often is better. For example, our revenue, our RPCs, or revenue per call in the pay-per-call space, I definitely notice that the RPCs are better on average with our YouTube traffic than with Facebook. Now, it behaves differently, right? So with Facebook, for example, let's say you do your creative testing with a funnel you know works, and then you identify the winning creative. You can pretty much just keep throwing that up, and it sticks in the first day. What I'm learning though with YouTube, the more and more I spend time, is it's slower to optimize at first, but once you get things dialed in, it seems like it's more stable and scalable. That's what everyone tells me. I haven't spent more than maybe $3,000 a day on YouTube, so I don't know yet for sure from personal experience, but this is this is the lesson that I've gathered from all my friends that are big YouTube spenders and what I'm seeing so far. All right, guys, so you gotta look into my day-to-day life. This is basically my routine almost every single day except the weekends. I start up, I get organized for the day, I review things from yesterday as far as performance, I check in on messages, I usually go to the gym, get a lift in, come back, get more work done, jump into meetings. I do Spanish lessons maybe once a day, most days during the week, and go back to meetings. Like here I am finishing up. It's 4 p.m. my time, 5 p.m. EST. So, things are winding down in the pay-per-call space. And people are still messaging me on Skype, of course, because there's people still working all sorts of weird time zones. But I'm going to get ready to finish up here, just try to be more productive. Try to be a little productive the last hour or so. There's a project or two that we're still trying to move forward that has a lot of moving pieces to get it live. So I'll be focused on that now until I basically go to train jiu-jitsu. So you're gonna get a sneak preview of that. That's what I love doing. If I never had to work again for the rest of my life, I probably would just teach jiu-jitsu for free. That's how much I enjoy it. So I'm super excited to share that with you. And it's also what keeps me mentally sane in a very stressful up and down business like affiliate marketing.